What's a disturbing fact you wish you could unlearn? 1. Once I read that as a research project, someone put a fake turtle in the road to observe driver behavior, and something like 6% of people deliberately went out of their way to hit the turtle. 2. There's a condition called Cotard's delusion, where a person genuinely believes they're dead, like fully dead, but their body just hasn't noticed yet. Some even stop eating or ask to be buried. The mind is terrifying when it breaks. 3. When I had open heart surgery nearly 20 years ago at age 28, the doctors places pacer wires in my heart just in case they needed to stimulate my heart electrically after the surgery. My words, not theirs. So I wake up and find 2 yellow copper electrical wires sticking out of torso. Later that day, the nurse came to remove them. This is done by simply tugging until they come free from small hooks or barbs on the end in the heart wall. The nurse warned me in advance that I'd feel my heart physically pull down in my body. She was not kidding. It was unpleasant to say the least. But now, years later, I literally can't forget what it feels like to have someone tug on my heartstrings. 4. Scurvy makes scars reopen. 5. Lots of creatures eat their newborn if there isn't enough resources to go around. At age 12, I learned this by discovering the small, half-severed pink bodies of hamster pups while changing their mom's cage litter. Apparently, she wasn't just a cuddly soft huggable ball of fur. 6. The whistle of an artillery or mortar shell falling towards you is actually the deviation from its trajectory and where you're currently standing. The closer you are to where it'll land, the less you hear. If it's a direct hit, you won't hear anything at all. 7. The youngest mother ever confirmed was 4 when she got pregnant, and 5 when she gave birth. 8. That there are some states where medical students are permitted to do pelvic exams on women when they're under anesthesia without asking permission beforehand. 9. The mouth and anus share similar nerve endings, which is why eating something spicy can cause a burning sensation both when it goes in and when it comes out. 10. Prions. 11. Duck gang rape, which I have witnessed. 12. You can live with 1 lung, 1 kidney and half your liver. 13. How much of modern medicine relies on a hunch or trial and error? Before I worked in a hospital, I used to think doctors knew everything and that curing illness was straightforward. That will apply to some diseases, but there are many, many more which are vague and treatment isn't really well established or doesn't always respond as you might expect. Makes you afraid to get sick after a while.